Hello everyone, I welcome you again to our classes. I have already said everything I want to say as per preparing your mind for the classes on the group. So I'm going to go straight to the point. When learning a language, it's advisable to start with the alphabets and numbers because this will make up the words that you're going to be learning. But in Chinese, it is best to start learning the tones. Get used to the tones because Chinese is a tonal language. By tonal, I mean that the tone that you put on the word is what defines it, is what makes it to have meaning. So we're going to start with Chinese tones. There are 5 tones in Chinese language. The last one is the neutral tone or no tone. You can just say it is the no tone tone. We are starting with the first 4 tones, and now I'm going to take it to the board for you to see. Okay, here we are. If you can't see my writing very well, don't worry, I will read out everything I wrote. The heading here is Chinese tones, and I wrote there are 5 tones in Chinese language. The last one is neutral. The first 4 tones are the flat tone. You see what I wrote there? Did you see the dash sign? Okay, it is called the flat tone. The second tone is called the rising tone. The third tone is called the falling and rising tone. The fourth tone is called the falling tone. Now I'm going to explain all this. Here is a word, ma, to explain the 4 tones. And so I'll be writing it 4 times. Now, we'll put the first tone on this one, put the second tone on this one, put the third tone on this one, and the fourth tone on this one. Can you now see the 4 tones? When you want to pronounce these words, they will not sound the same because they have the different tones on them. The first one, let me number them. The first one will be pronounced ma. The second one will be ma. The third one will be ma. The fourth one will be ma. This one has a flat tone. The first one has a flat tone on the A. That is why I went ma. The second one has the rising tone on the A. I said ma. The third one has the falling and rising tone, and that was why I went ma. It fell, then it rose. The fourth one is the falling tone on the A. So you go ma. Now the number 1 is ma, and it means mother. Ma or mama is how they say mother. This is how to write ma. This is how to write this mother. This is the character for mother. And I'm going to write the meaning in English. Okay, so this one is say weed. This is actually weed. Yeah, weed like hemp. Okay, and this is the character for it. This is the character for it. This is weed. Now this is ma. Ma is horse. And this is the character for horse. This is the character for horse. Now, this one is like insults. Like it's an insulting word. It's an insulting word. This is the character for it. Like this, and then this. This is the character. If you want to say mother, if you do not put this tone here and you go and put this tone, You see, it's no longer, it does not mean mother anymore. It means something else. It means weed. Let me write it in English. Weed. This one is horse. This one is insult. Insult. This one is insult. So do you see the reason why you have to come correct? You have to be right with the tones or just use character. Because if you don't remember if it is first tone or second tone or third tone that should be there. If you know the character, write the character. The character is even perfect. They prefer to use characters because with characters you cannot go wrong. We have seen the board and I will now explain each of the tones. You remember I said Chinese is a tonal language. The tones determine what you're saying. In English, if you say yes, yes means yes. Yes does not mean come. Yes does not mean yesterday. Yes does not mean next year. But in Chinese, you might want to say yes, but you put the wrong tone on yes. You'll be making a different sense. So it's very important that you come correct. It's very important that you are exact when saying Chinese words. I'm now going to explain each of the tones. The first one is the flat tone. The flat tone goes like this. Any word with the flat tone is pronounced flatly. And the one with the rising tone, you raise your voice when pronouncing it. The one with the falling and rising tone, you drop your voice and you lift it. The one with the falling tone, you drop your voice when you're pronouncing it. Don't worry, I'm going to explain. Let us use the word ma. If you want to pronounce ma with the first tone, you go ma. If you want to pronounce it with the second tone, you go ma. Did you notice any difference? Ma, ma. The third tone, the falling and rising tone, if you want to pronounce ma using the third tone, you say ma. Did you see it fell and it rose? Ma. I'm going to be using my hand to demonstrate how to pronounce it so that you will get it correctly. Then the last tone, the falling tone, is ma. I'll take it again. Ma, 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 ma. So let's try with another word. Let's try with the word how. So using the four tones, you go how, 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 how. Is that clear enough now? Now you want to ask someone, how is your mother? Instead of ma, you say ma. You are now asking the person, how is your horse? You have to use the exact tones, same letters, different tones. So the tones will now make the person you are talking to know what you're trying to say. I'm going to list out some words on the board and you are to practice with these words. You're going to use each of the tones, each of the four tones on all the words I'm going to list on the board for you and submit it to me. I don't want us to do much at a time. We're going to be doing this slow and steady. If you have any questions on this topic, please let me know. I'm going to be writing assignments in Hanzi, Pinyin, and English. Anytime you hear Hanzi, just know I'm talking about Chinese characters. You need to get used to some words because you'll be hearing them every day. So when you want to write 作业 in Hanzi, 作业 is the word for assignments. And in Hanzi, in Chinese characters, this is how to write 作业. I hope this is clear enough. I hope, okay, you are going to manage me because I'm holding the phone and at the same time, writing. Okay, 作业. Now, This is it in Pinyin, and this is it in English. Okay, that's 作业, and that's assignments. I listed some words for you to insert the tones, each of the tones. Here you have Mao, you have Yu, you have San, you have B, you have Fei, you have Lao, you have Ji, you have Xia. Now, you are going to use each of the tones. I even put the 4 tones in brackets beside the words. So when you get to Mao, you put this first tone on the A. You put the first tone on the A and pronounce it. You put the second tone on the A, pronounce it. Okay, there's something I'm going to do because I don't want you to put the tones on the letter that it is not supposed to fall on. I'm going to teach you how to know the letter that you're going to put the tones on. For now, I'm going to just I'll write the letter that you should put the tones on. For Mao, you are putting the tone on the A, Yes, so you put the first tone on the A, pronounce it, put it on the put the second tone on the A, pronounce it, put the third tone on the A, pronounce it, put the fourth tone on the A, pronounce it. You now come to U. So you put the first tone on U, it should be on the U. First tone, second tone, third tone, fourth tone on the U. You come to San, you're putting the tones on the A. The number 4, B, you're putting the tone on the I. You're putting the tone on the I. Fei, you're putting the tone on the E. Lao, you're putting the tone on the A. G, the tone is on the I. And Xia, the tone is on the A. I'm going to explain to you. We'll get there. I will explain. I will teach you how to know the letter on which the tone is to fall on. Because where you have, now that you have MAO, you can't put the tone on the O. You won't understand that now. When we get there, you will. You can do a voice note, you can do a video and send.